What is a pet? What is a pet? I begin by asking you this. What is a pet? Well, a pet is some sort of dog or animal that lives in your house and obeys your every command. A pet is a vessel which absorbs the pain of its owner and carries that pain around in its neck like a ball and chain until the day it dies. And pets will honor you, my friends. And so it is my privilege to pay homage to the pets of the world by looking back upon the angels of my life who have since passed from this world and who I would like to take this opportunity to give tribute to, live on Truthpoint. Now this is Brucey. This is my Brucey, our little Brucey boy, our little army man who I love so dearly. He's the most handsome boy around, and he's always being the man about town, sneaking kisses from all the little girly dogs, and getting up to all sorts of romantic capers. One day, however, he got really excited and got off his leash and disappeared underneath a street sweeper, making not a single sound. I never saw him again.
Wow, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Brucey. This is Mimi and Bimmy. They were the perfect gentlemen. Until one day they were both killed instantly by a single bolt of lightning right before the eyes of Mommy and Daddy. There was no hope for them whatsoever.
Can you make it through the
They
segment?
were
or
just
are you
gone
getting
from
too
this
emotional?
earth. But at least I was able to take solace in the fact that since they passed at the same time, they were both able to accompany each other on the last journey to the Rainbow Bridge of Heaven. This is Chrissy Bell. Chrissy Bell was the diva of our little family, and she always had to have things exactly her way. And it was her penchant for mischief that ultimately cost her her life when she licked all the Vicks Vapor Rub off my chest one night and got poisoned to death. You will be missed, Chrissy Bell. You are our true angel and companion. And this is Professor Blueberry. My wife would come up with these names. They're just so clever, don't you think? Professor Blueberry was the genius of the household, always found in his laboratory. Cooking up formula that would be even worthy of the esteemed halls of Harvard University. One day, however, he got stuck behind a grandfather clock somehow. And I tried to move it so I could get him out, and I could just tell I made it worse by the way he was shrieking so badly. I just really creamed him up against the wall, and I knocked the crap out of him. And that was it. Rest in peace. Oh, Alfie. Alfie! This is so hard. I can't keep doing this. Alfie was just so nice. He was the nicest pet we ever had. I don't think I'll ever find an animal as nice as Alfie. And you know, maybe it seems disrespectful to be talking about their deaths on here this way, but if making it public can bring awareness and prevent just one more pet owner from experiencing the heartbreak and the pain that I suffer day by day, I think it's worth it, don't you?
Yeah, well, I think when most people buy a pet, they assume it'll never die.
Yeah, anyway, Alfie got crushed by a falling chandelier, and he is now no longer with us. This is Monty and Tex. They were the little troublemakers of our family, and you could bet they were always hatching a devious little plan. Unfortunately, even though I always took care to fill each of their tiny bowls with their favorite little pellets and treats, one day they decided to cannibalize each other for some reason, and neither of them survived the attempt. So, what can you do? Fucking... Oh, Larry Jr. Larry Jr. just passed inexplicably one day. I think he was very sad. and his little heart just couldn't go on anymore because he was so sad. It's really such a shame they don't do mental health for dogs. I think it's just, can we turn off the fucking bullet sound? It's just so inappropriate for this. It just sounds like I'm shooting my dead pets in the fucking head. It doesn't work for this. What, we can't, no? Oh, fucking useless. Alright, well, let me just get through...
That is not possible.
Let me just get through the rest of this shit.
I am very sorry.
Yep, yeah, sure. There's this fucking, cherry boy, Mr. Mustache Bottom. Mr. Mustache Bottom, oh, he was especially good. He was our little mayor. He was the mayor of all the little pets in our house. And he'd come out and he'd hold his little speeches and mayoral degrees, and all the other pets respected him, and they were so proud of him. They were so proud of him. And one day he freaked out and he was shot to death after a 6-hour standoff with police. So I gave him one of those Tibetan bird funerals where the vultures pick off all the meat. And check it out. Here he is. I got him right here. And so after that,
Did he always have that bolt in his hip?
No, this was the taxidermy. So I think I'm gonna have a normal funeral for him because I don't really trust these Tibetan funerals, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I think he would have wanted a normal funeral in
What do you
life.
mean normal, like Christian?
Yeah, you know, God and heaven, what have you. But you know, Mr. Mustache Bottom, you were so good and so nice, and we loved you and all the things you did as mayor, and we think you did such a wonderful job as mayor. And I'd like to give you a moment of silence, please, as a signal of respect to you and your life.
What, now?
Now.
Can we do it after the show?
No, we're doing it now. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me get this real quick. Hello? What? Okay, calm down. No, what happened to Daisy Lee? What happened? She's been, kidnapped by Chechen rebels? No, I told you. This is why we keep the fucking back door closed. Yeah, I know we have a screen door. The lock doesn't work, it's no good. Yeah, I know it gets stuffy in there. I know. I don't care. Listen, tell them to go back to Chechnya. No, wait, tell them to leave the dog first.
It's pronounced Kiev.
Get their ass back to Chechnya. Then, listen to me. Listen. Call me back when you've calmed down. I can't do this right now. I'm hosting. I gotta go. Goodbye. I love you. Love you too. Bye. Alright.
Who was that?
Women. Girls.
Who was that?
Just women in general.
You got girls
It's
on
my
there?
wife. You know. Yep, that's her. There she is.